Morning!
We are up early.
Yeah, it's 5:15 and we're already out the door.
And it's even quieter than yesterday morning. I think it's a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
And there's no one around. Everyone's still in bed.
The trams are running though, and there's people on them, so that's pretty good, I guess, for if you need to get around early.
Yes.
We're gonna go to the bus station, we're gonna get our bagels on the way from the street vendor, and we're off to Zakopane today.
Yeah, so we're going to a town at the base of the Tatra Mountains, and I am so excited. I love mountains.
I'm not feeling that good, but Tim really wants to go, so I'm gonna suck it up.
Thank you, April.
The bus is like 2.5 hours, so I'll just sleep.
And we're gonna try and get a cable car. There's a cable car that goes to the top of the mountain.
Some good views. It should be a good day though.
So join us.
And our Airbnb is actually only a block from the castle. How cool is that?
That light has been out for 3 days now.
Yeah. There was a thunderstorm and the lights went out and they're just still out for some reason. Alright, so we finally made it. The bus was about an hour late due to roadworks.
So a 2-hour bus drive took 3 hours because there was traffic backed up for literally kilometres.
Yeah, but the bus driver did alright. It wasn't his fault, and we're here now, and luckily we got the early bus because it's what? It's
9:30?
not quite 9:30 in the morning, so I think it's alright.
Yeah, so we're just going to try and find an info desk, get some pamphlets and work out what we're going to do.
Yeah, this place is so busy. I wasn't expecting it to be quite as busy. So Tim said that it's a ski town, so in winter it's obviously, you know, quite packed with all the slopes and stuff, but I guess in summer it's just as popular for hiking.
Yeah, hiking, mountain biking, looks like you can do some kayaking, and I'm so stoked to be here. I'm really happy we got here. And I thought it was going to be super cloudy because the trip here was just covered in mist through the hills, but it's cleared up, sun's out, it's great.
Yeah, it's good. It's going to be a nice sunny day.
To use the toilet at the bus station in Krakow was what was it?
2.5 zloty.
2.5 zloty. And I thought, oh, I'll just wait till I get on the bus.
Because they always have toilets on the bus.
And 10 minutes into the bus ride, I'm like, alright, I'll go to the toilet. Toilet door's locked. So I go up to the bus driver and ask him, and he's like, no toilet.
There wasn't a toilet.
And I was at the point, about half an hour in, where I thought, I really need to go.
I don't know how they expect people to go on the bus for 3 hours without a toilet, and there were no stops, but we made the guy wait at a supermarket for us.
Well, we stopped into a bus station in towns.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's just as much traffic on the way back, so 3 o'clock cut off, no more liquids.
No more liquids.
We just went into the info centre and we've been told that the queues to get on the minibus to get up to the chairlift are huge.
Yeah, she said about 2 to 3 hours just to buy the ticket.
And I'm not surprised, there's so many people around.
Yeah.
Plus they have cameras up there and apparently it's really cloudy.
Yeah, the woman behind the desk told us that it's a complete whiteout at the moment, so I don't know, what else is there to do here?
Well, we'll try and get up there later this afternoon, I think.
Yeah, alright, well let's just enjoy the town.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a plan B. Apparently there's a vernacular on the other side of the town, which is a lot shorter. She said we could probably go up there now, and you can actually get a view of the town with the Tatra Mountains in the background. That sounds nice. There's also a street with like old wooden architecture and an old church, so maybe we could do that. Look how big these horses are. They're massive. Like the horses we had in Mongolia were so much smaller. I don't think there's any way I would have just got on the back of one of these guys for the day.
We were just walking down one of the main little streets and we noticed in one of the buildings there was a cafe up the top. So we thought we'd come up here and have a look, and we found this really nice outdoor area. We've got a view of the mountains and we can see some of the street, some nice beats. This is just perfect.
This is probably one of the best coffees that we've had. It looks amazing, and you get a little biscuit. I love it when you get a free Vicky. Nice touch.
Just to give you a bit of an idea about the layout of the town, so we got the bus to here and we've walked through to around here, so we're currently there. The cable car starts there. If we got the cable car, we'd be doing a walk, a ridgeline walk along the mountain.
So while we've been at the cafe, we've checked out what else we can do. We found that there's a free walking tour here that starts at 3 o'clock every day. So we might do that. Also, there's a smaller cable car that you can catch, and you can get views of the Tatra Mountains, like I said before. So I'm thinking that maybe we'll get the cable car up and go for a hike down. This is all if the other one doesn't clear up. So we found...
It's actually starting to clear up now. I can see more of the mountain.
There's a webcam and we found it online, and
it was a total whiteout.
A
couple more hours and we'll see.
Yeah, it's just 50 Australian bucks to go up for the two of us.
So we want to make sure we've got a view.
Yeah, but I actually think there's a lot more to do here than just that cable car. So, you know, if you're open for other things, then there's still stuff to do. Check out these markets. I did not expect this. There's so much here for you to buy, like local crafts and things. It's a lot more touristy and busier than I thought it would be. There's a lot to see here.
And this is a weekday.
They've got rides. It's kind of like a theme park here. It's not what we were expecting.
It's borderline annoying. That's where we want to be, up there. Slight change of plans. There's quite a line.
Huge line.
Huge line. Looks packed. We're just going to walk. It's 1.5 k's.
Yeah, we're fit enough. It's not hot, it's not raining. 1.5 k's to the top, we're going to save money, and by the time we get there we probably wouldn't have even bought our ticket yet.
Yeah, that's right.
Bit of exercise. While Tim's doing some skincare, just have a chat with you about Poland. So far we've noticed Poland to be a little bit disorganised, and...
Oh, come on, don't be so hard on Poland.
It's the only place that we've been so far where the trains and buses have been delayed. It's almost every time we've caught a bus or a train, there's been delays. We haven't had that anywhere else. And I'm pretty sure that we just walked through a ticketing booth where they're charging people to do this hike, and we just walked straight through and they didn't say anything. They kind of like pick and choose. I don't know, it's weird. We went to this lake the other night and they charged us to get in, but like an hour later they packed up and left, and then everyone else just got in for free. So
it could have just been some locals setting up a table just to make a quick buck. We don't know.
So that's something to keep in mind. I mean, I don't think that you should have to pay to walk up this hike. It's not even a proper footpath. You're just walking along the train tracks. So we just walked on through, and I don't know,
I'm not convinced that you have to pay.
But it said ticket booth and people were handing out money.
Yeah.
That's just my thoughts. Check out these views. We're only a little way up and it's already awesome. Decent hike up actually. I think if it was raining there's no way we could do it. It's too many slippery rocks. So if you're up for a hike, just do it the freeway. And I just noticed this as a reward at the top if you want to grab a beer. There is some crazy like outdoor adventure thing at the top of the hill. It's a massive slide. Oh, we're zip lining.
Well, in the background we have the Tatra Mountains, and something really cool about this is that this mountain range borders Slovakia. So just over those mountains you're into Slovakia, and once again it's just a little bit too cloudy. We don't think we're going to get up there today on the cable car, but just an awesome view.
I feel really bad for Tim. He was so keen on going up to the top of the cable car. There's a ridge hike that you can do, which pretty much is along the border of Poland and Slovakia. So I'm sorry, Dale, it would have been really good, but it's just all white. it's all cloudy.
I'm pretty devo.
Yeah.
There'll be other opportunities.
But I have to say, I always prefer looking at the mountains.
It's the whole being in nature and observing nature. See, I like to be in nature. April likes to observe nature.
Yeah, so he likes to be on the mountain, I like to look at the mountain.
Europeans love a good deck chair.
Yeah, they do, and an ice cream. So we feel like this has happened to us a couple of times. When we were in China, we went to Hangzhou. We thought it was going to be like this beautiful botanical gardens, which was nice, it was lovely, but very touristy.
I guess it makes sense. Anywhere that's kind of accessible, that is out in nature, they're going to turn into a bit of a tourist attraction.
It's just when you go on the tourist websites, they don't show you just all of the like souvenir stores and the rides and all the people and everything.
Well, April, I guess we're just going to have to go on a decent hiking trip, aren't we?
Yes, Tim, I think that would be fabulous. Well guys, the clouds didn't clear up, so we have gone for option B, and we have met up with the walkative tours for Zakopane. Apparently it goes for about an hour, which should finish perfectly just before we have to catch our bus.
There's only 4 of us on the tour.
Yeah.
Very small tour.
It's a very small tour, but we have learnt so far that this is Poland's favourite holiday
it's known
destination.
as the winter capital.
Yeah,
Poland.
Which explains why it's so busy. Our day in Zakopane done. We did not do what we expected to do when we came here. We thought we would be going up to the top of the mountains and looking at amazing valleys and going for hikes along ridges, but unfortunately nature didn't allow it.
It's funny how things turn out when you've got something in your mind that, or you're picturing something in your mind and it doesn't actually work out. But at the end of the day, we still had fun. Yeah,
we did. We ended up doing the walking tour, and I'm so glad we did. Our guide, he's from Zakopane, and so he's a local. He was young, he was funny, he had some interesting
yeah, he was very knowledgeable about the local area.
Yeah, so it's a really nice place to come. I would recommend not coming at all during July and August because
it's hectic.
Apparently 90% of the tourists here are Polish.
70, I think.
70? Something. There's 30,000 people that live here, but during July and August it gets up to 300,000 people.
Yeah, so the population swells 10 times.
I would say if we could do it again, we would not come in July and August, and we would come here for like a week or even 2 and go hiking and rock climbing.
Yeah, mountain biking in summer, snowboarding in winter.
They have thermal pools here, so it's definitely a place to visit, just not July and August. But now we have run out of time, as normal.
So we got a quick walk back to the bus.
Yeah, before it leaves.
But if you're in the area, if you're staying in Krakow, then definitely do a day trip here.
Yeah,
it's worth it.
Yeah, we would recommend it.